I want to show for you the Trump campaign's latest stunt and deconstruct one of the latest disinformation tactics they and other far-right-wing extremists are pushing to try to interfere with the 2024 election. We previously talked about the Department of Justice's indictment of Russian nationals for using American media front groups as proxies to spread lies, disinformation, and sow social discord here in the United States by pushing lies, dividing people with all of this disinformation. From that indictment, there was actually a list of the types of topics that the influencers were provided with. The influencers claim they were not aware they were being used as a Russian psyop. I want to at least say that that's what they claim. But if you look at the types of topics the Russians were pushing to divide Americans, take a look at number 5. Threat of crime coming from people of color and immigrants is one of the topics and ways used to divide Americans. Now, on Monday, one of the latest psyops that was pushed by right-wing extremists and right-wing media was this claim that in Springfield, Ohio, there were thousands of Haitians on the loose trying to find people's pets or to find ducks or cats to eat them. There's no evidence for this at all. It is a complete xenophobic lie. Yet over and over again, right-wing media was pushing this. Elon Musk was using his platform X, which used to be Twitter, to amplify the lie. The Trump campaign then pushed out messaging to this as well. The Springfield newspaper had to come out with an article and a statement saying this is false. Springfield police say no reports of pets stolen after a viral social media post was made by right-wing extremists. This comes directly from the Springfield News, trusted since 1898. But let me just show you how this started and what went down. This account called End Wokeness and another one, Jack Posobiec, posted this right over here saying Springfield is a small town in Ohio. 4 years ago, they had 60,000 residents, but under Biden and Harris, 20,000 Haitian immigrants were shipped to the town, and now ducks and pets are disappearing. All this is disinformation. And then what their source is basically, trust me, bro, it's a random comment here that was on some message board somewhere. Right? So that's how the origin of it starts. And then it's spread and used. Reports say, news sources say. But here is the original message. Warning to all about our beloved pets and those around us. My neighbor informed me that her daughter's friend had lost her cat. She checked pages, kennels, asked around. One day she came home from work, and as soon as she stepped out of her car, looked towards a neighbor's house where Haitians live and saw her cat hanging from a branch like you do a deer or butchering, and they were carving it up to eat. I've been told they are doing this to dogs. They have been doing it in Snyder Park with ducks and geese. As I was told last week by rangers and police, please keep a close eye on your animals. And as I said, the police in Springfield deny it. Now, there is one video going around of a lady who appears to be mentally ill who's not Haitian. She lives in Canton, Ohio, and she claimed to have eaten a cat, but that has nothing to do with this. But that's how disinformation spreads. There's some kernel of it, some video somewhere that has something to do with it. Then they use that as pretext to spread a big and massive lie. So here's the type of things that the House Judiciary GOP's official account is posting. This is the official government account for House Republicans. Protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio. And it is a photo of Donald Trump hugging a duck and a kitten. And I guess this is part of the way they want to rebut childless cat lady comments by J.D. Vance. But speaking about J.D. Vance, because I want to show you this is all coordinated, J.D. Vance goes, months ago, I raised the issue of Haitian illegal immigrants draining social services and generally causing chaos all over Springfield, Ohio. Reports now show that people have had their pets abducted and eaten by people who shouldn't be in this country. Where is our border czar? As our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, writes, so one screenshot from some right-wing account, an anonymous disinfo post, now becomes reports that are being cited by an official presidential campaign. Also, you've got Jim Jordan, MAGA Republican, posting, when Trump was in office, the border was secure and illegal aliens were not eating your pets. Elon Musk, who Donald Trump refers to as Leon Musk, then goes, apparently people's pet cats are being eaten. Not apparently, that's not what's happening at all. Mike Collins, whose constituent was involved recently in a school shooting, says they're in the park grabbing up ducks by the neck and eating them. Our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, writes, he just had a constituent shoot up a school in his district, but this is what he's being focused on today. So then you have other accounts. Benny Johnson, who's embroiled in the right-wing disinformation indictment. Benny Johnson claims he did not know that he was being utilized by Russian agents to spread disinformation. He said, this is the type of stuff I would report on anyway. He just posted, new flag just dropped, and it's a photo of a puppy that says, don't eat me. Charlie Kirk, whose Turning Point USA employed at least one individual involved in the Russian propaganda indictment, says residents of Springfield, Ohio are reporting that Haitians are eating their family pets. Another gift of the Biden-Harris mass immigration replacement plan. Again, he's spreading there the great replacement theory as well, which is a xenophobic way to try to have mass deportations and rounding up immigrants. Liberals will soon be lecturing Americans on why they need to be sensitive to Haitian culture and accept this as the new normal. More posts from Benny Johnson here. Thousands of Haitian migrants terrorize Ohio, eat family pets, cats, dogs, and ducks. Third world. Thousands, he says, of Haitian migrants are doing that. And then he was not done there. More posts from Benny Johnson as well on the same topic, but it's post after post. Migrants eating pet cats and ducks. Kamala tanks and polls before debate as Trump surges. Again, everything they say is false. Actually, here's a picture of someone killing ducks, but it's Don Jr. posting himself killing ducks in Louisiana. Ted Cruz posts this photo of cats. Please vote for Trump so Haitian immigrants don't eat us. More posts like that. Elon Musk's post a photo of the Simpsons. Snowball, Ohio right now, and acting like migrants are eating cats. Stephen Miller goes, we've reached the point, this is one of Donald Trump's top advisors who's involved in Project 2025, even though Trump claims that no one he knows, he doesn't know what Project 2025 is. Stephen Miller goes, we've reached the point in Kamala's migrant invasion where the migrants are stealing and eating Americans' past. Now, if you've been following the MeidasTouch network, we also exposed one of the other lies recently where the MAGA Republicans claimed in Aurora, Colorado, that there were Venezuelan migrants who have taken over buildings to run drug cartel operations out of their buildings. And then on closer examination, there was a dispute between the living conditions of a landlord and people in the area who were complaining about the landlord. And there, the police chief showed up and said and the Denver mayor, the Aurora mayor says, look, we have to deal with crime in general, but there is no Venezuelan gangs that have taken over this building and are using it to conduct all of their operations and have hijacked a building. And the MAGA Republicans were like, the Hell's Angels are coming because the government refuses to stop the Aurora's takeover by Venezuelan gangs, and they've taken it over. And again, I want to be clear, that's not to say that there's no crime or everything's perfect. There's less violent crime right now than when Trump was in office by significant amounts. Let's be very clear about that. But this is the dystopian world that they create that then right-wing media amplifies and pushes out. So when people are polled and asked information about our country and how they feel they're living in a dystopian hellhole because they're being fed this type of stuff every single day. I mean, this is coming from these right-wing media reports. Biden floods Ohio town with 20,000 Haitian migrants, 10 to a bedroom, and they're eating your cats. They're eating the ducks. And they use all this AI imagery and all of the stuff that you see right here. But again, I think it is vital that we call out these stunts, we call out these schemes, we say what it is in a very kind of just calm way, and we point out all of these various ops, I call them ops, that's what they're called, operations, that are being used right now to try to manipulate public opinion. And this one here is obviously just a blatantly xenophobic, migrants are coming to eat your pets, and thousands of them are in Springfield. I hope you appreciated the fact check. I wanted to give you all of the data points right there that how this is being utilized. And you could just see from the Trump campaign's website how they're using it as well. And you would think, I mean, someone who's like J.D. Vance, a running mate for the vice presidency, or Donald Trump would, not spread these types of vicious lies, but that's what they do. That's all they know. That's all I know how to do anyway. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million together. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.